Okay, guys, I'm in Token 2049 in Singapore, and I'm with one and only the best from all tokens. Number one, better than Bitcoin 20 times. Kaspa, baby, Kaspa. So I'm here with Shai. Shai, thank you so much for your time. Tell the audience what's update, what's coming, what's new, something what maybe they need to learn.
Well, here we have all of the updates anyone needs to know. We just launched the KRC20 network just yesterday, and it was almost smooth. We've seen that our network can do amazing things. It's still running, It's the largest proof of work live experiment in history of crypto. We have been running at 300 TPS and on the mainnet, and you've seen computers from all over the world, including Raspberry Pis and old laptops, just running. Everything is working perfectly. On other fronts, the Kaspa Ecosystem Foundation just announced a new Catalyst program with a budget of $10 million in grants. So if there are teams out there who are looking to do something related to Kaspa, they can turn. There are funds available. We are trying to drive the development in the higher layers and advance our plans. There are very big and interesting plans for smart contracts in the future and a lot of fundamental work. So of course the crescendo hard fork we are working very hard on, which will just take everything you see already and just make it 10 times more.
Okay, my next question for you, that's a lot of news. How many users you had yesterday, like on the smart contracts? Do you have that number or any estimate numbers?
You can't really estimate users in crypto. I can tell you we're talking about, I think, hundreds of thousands of new wallets, and about in 24 hours we processed, I think, something like 20 million transactions, which would take the Ethereum network, the post-merge Ethereum networks, more than a week to process as much. And we have already, we've seen a lot of fees paid, some of them because of the bug, but most of them were.
I did see that.
Yeah, unfortunately, one of the third-party wallets had a bug that drained some accounts. They are now working to find out who was affected and compensate them. But other than that, if you look at the layer 1, at the layer 2, at the stuff put out by the Rusty crew and by Casplex, then things worked really like a charm, and there were tons of engagement. I was kind of surprised. It took the mempool 24 hours to clean out. If I woke up the morning after and I looked, there are still like 100,000 queued transactions. But then at some point it started to subside, and just like a charm, within less than 10 minutes, all of the mempool, 100,000 transactions were processed. And let me remind you that just 6 months ago, the Bitcoin network got to 400,000 transactions and literally collapsed. And here we see that we handle this kind of magnitude of transactions and things work fine because the Rusty crew just done an amazing job doing very, very efficient code that even your toaster could run.
Just to say last thing, thanks to my admin, I love you, man. Because of him, I bought Kaspa like many months ago. He said, dude, this is the thing. I said, what are you talking about? What the heck is that? He said, listen to me. Sell everything you have, buy Kaspa. I said, no, I will get screwed. And that's what he did, to be honest. I said, fuck it, I believe you. I work with you many years. I believe you. Okay, my last question is probably you don't know the answer, but any maybe new listing coming up and all the stuff, because I know layer 1, I don't know why they're waiting so long. Do they waiting the bull market to come? I don't know what they're waiting. What the heck's happening? Why they are not listing? I know Kaspa is not going to pay ever for that. I know that. Correct me if I'm wrong. The point is you're so good. I don't know what's wrong with these big exchanges. Any updates on that?
Well, I can't tell you what's going on with exchanges. I don't understand exchanges. It also seems to me it makes a lot of sense. Why don't you just list it now? People are trading it like crazy. You would get, but they have considerations that you and I don't understand. I don't know what their business goal is and why they're delaying. But we don't really need them. When we get to them, we'll get to them. We are just pushing forward with the technology, making it as best as possible, making associations, trying to push it to industry and make people use this thing. If at some point the major exchanges decide they also want to profit from it, they are welcome. But it's the last thing on my mind personally.
I like that. Also, by the way, I'm farming Kaspa on Ethereum chain. I'm providing liquidity, so I'm just farming Kaspa. To be honest, one way to earn Kaspa. All right. Thank you so much for your time.
Sure.
I wish you all the best. Hope to see you again in the next, probably in Dubai or again next year in Singapore. And Kaspa, don't miss this bad boy. It's not financial advice. Do whatever you want. Thank you so much. We're going to the next one.
Sure, just one more thing I forgot to mention. In the 23rd or 24th, we are going to have a huge Kaspa event in Dublin, the Kaspa in Enterprise event. It's going to be all executive events of people from the energy industry and other industries are coming to learn what Kaspa could do and how it could benefit their initiatives. And it's going to be, I don't know if it's going to be live streamed or recorded and uploaded, but it's going to be made available. And if people want to follow what Kaspa is doing outside of the crypto bubble and how it interfaces with industries and bringing adoption back from the big world back into crypto, then there's something that's definitely worth looking for, and it's only next week.
Wow, I live in UK. Oh man, you make it so hard now for me. All right,
It's in Dublin.
Yeah, I know. I'm not so far, but yeah, I need to think something to get there. All right. Okay. So anybody want to go and see them live in Dublin, 23rd and 24th of September next week, basically. Go there. I'll post the video today. So go there, check them out. Do they need tickets or something? Or
I think the event itself, the conference, I think it's invite only, but there is also a Kaspa event, which I think anyone can register. The best thing is to go to the KII Twitter and see, because they have all the details there. I don't remember them.
Okay, so just go to their social and check what's happening. Make sure from scamming people. But yeah, go to their social, check what's happening. If you want to go and see them again next week in Dublin, in Europe, much far away from here, that's your chance. Anything else you want to say before we wrap up?
Well, I just had tip to the community as usual, because Kaspa is its community. So without you, none of this would have happened.
That is correct, and I'm one of the huge fan. Even I need to do more videos for Kaspa. All right, love you all. I will see you in the next one. Oh man.